Salut! In this video, we're going to be talking about introducing yourself. So after you said hello and initiated the conversation with your conversation partner, we'll move on into asking questions. So the first question is, Comment vous appelez-vous? Which means, what's your name? And this is the formal way of saying it. So if you're talking to your boss, someone who is who you want to impress, the queen, for example, would be someone who you would be formal to, or just someone that you don't know. We would say Comment vous appelez-vous? If you do know the person, whether it's a family member or a friend, or even a young child as well, we would say Comment t'appelles-tu? Comment t'appelles-tu? So Comment vous appelez-vous and Comment t'appelles-tu? And then you would respond with Je m'appelle, which means my name is, and then you would put your name at the end. So for example, Je m'appelle Dillon. Je m'appelle Dillon. My name is Dylan. Another common question is Comment ça va? Comment ça va? And what this means is it means how are you, but it also means how is it going? So sort of a mix in between the two. And one of two ways that you could respond is ça va bien, which means either it's going well or I'm well. Another option is to say ça va mal, which means it's going bad or I'm bad. So again, ça va bien, ça va mal. The next one is quel est votre métier? Quel est votre métier? So what's your profession or your job or your vocation? Quel est votre métier? And then you would respond with je suis, and then you would fill in the blank. So for example, with a musician, je suis musicien, je suis musicien. So I'm a musician, which I'm actually not, but the person in the picture is a musician, so we'll go with that. However, in French, what's one thing that's different is that they don't add an A there. So in English, we say I'm a musician, but in French, they would just say I'm musician. So je suis musicien. And then you could fill in the blank with your profession right there. Quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge avez-vous? And this is a way to ask someone how old they are. So, how old are you? Quel âge avez-vous? And a response could be j'ai 30 ans. So using the numbers we learned in the section before, you would input the number that you are, and then you would say that. So for example, j'ai 30 ans, like the man in the picture there. So that would mean I'm 30 years old. So that's all for this lesson. And in the next video, we'll move on to saying goodbye. So finishing our conversations. Merci.